That's how I rock out. That's how I rock out. Yeah, that's how I rock out. That's how I rock out. Bring in the spirit, that's how I rock out. So that activation hour, and that's how we rock out. Rock out. Yo, that's how we rock out. I'm taking them to the stars, and that's how we rock out. Rock out. Yo, going deep in the earth. Coming to the live, this is how we rock out. Rock out. Some of y'all gonna watch the replay, cause we rock out while y'all, hey, and y'all on the parlay. But Kola up all night, I stay woke, I don't play. Cause this is how I rock out, yeah, and this is how we rock out. The Soljet community is here, going nowhere, have no fear. Kola Soljet's in the house tonight, and you know I'm gonna bring them to tell you it's right, keeping it right, keeping it pumping, you know I'm keeping it tight. I'm messing around cause I like playing with balls. I don't care about fancy cars because I'm in the spaceship and I'm flying way high. Kola coming down and I stay too fly. Yo, sometimes I mix up my styles because I'm galactical. Miles and miles on them boys. And whatever comes through, everybody comes through. Sister Kola said go, Soljet go, Soljet go, Soljet go. Yo. Welcome to the Soljet Activation Hour. This is High Priestess Give to Kola Soljet and Zinga Joseph Allah. Y'all can call me Sister Soljet. I know most of y'all gonna see the replay. It really don't matter. Watch me at night or on day. It's all good cause the spirit activated. And I hope you can relate it. If you can't, you're probably stuck up constipated. It ain't my fault. You better get educated. Cause Kola be dropping them bars, dropping that science, dropping that knowledge. Man, this ain't science, but it is. It's metaphysics. And we gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Tell them how I'm living. Tell them what I'm giving. Tell them what I do. I may have to take some of this wax out first in a second. I'll be right back. Let's run that back. Changes by the Tay out of East Oakland, baby. Yeah. Oh, Tay on the beat, but it's my beat. But Tay the one made the beat. That's what I meant. You know what? I'm gonna just work with my blue one because it's not work. It's too much wax in there, and I don't want to keep y'all waiting too long scraping it out. So next, to the land, and this is a place Kola Jet, blow the smoke in your face. But say the land to the land, and this is a place. Kola Jet, invoke the smoke in your face. Style and grace. Give me a second. What's good? Welcome into Soljet Activation Hour with High Priestess Sister Kola Soljet. This is a late night live for the midnight owls. Come through. I done said morning prayers by the midnight. I done said midnight prayers in the daylight. Invecting my just to feel right. So I smoke blunts back to back until I feel right. But you know what? I just wrote this, y'all. I didn't just write it, but I don't remember it. I'm still working on it. No, I know it, but I kind of forgot it. It's been a minute since I rapped it. And hold on, let me see. I'm about to do some readings in a second. My Cash App. All right, let me put it here just so. Still in the kitchen, still representing. Okay, let me see. Give me 1 second. What you doing up so late, sir? I'm glad you up though, so you can tap into the live. Here we go. Anybody else that want it? Stir. Okay. The streets is good, but bittersweet. Gotta look both ways before you cross the street. One for the one still representing, two for the one still in the kitchen, three. This is called the Trap Magic Hour. This is the Trap Magic Hour. The hood is good, but bittersweet, sweet. Gotta look both ways before crossing the street. Hey. Go ahead and put that virtual sage out for y'all. Go ahead and hyping the live up.
I'm no former #1 fighter. I'm just saying I'm the best fighter in the sport of boxing. No one has to told me, so I am not pound the best fighter in the world. You tell me.
Because you retired?
But have I ever been beat?
Give me 1 second. Trying to play me out here like I'm Puffy when I'm a whole ass Suge out here. Nigga, I'm a big shoe. I'm still talking shit, and when I'm in battle, I be standing in back of me. I still get you lit, get you high off my words, taking hit after hit. I had to loosen it a bit, roll the game so tight you couldn't even pull on it. Now let's get into politics. Show you my credentials so you know that I'm legit. To quit is not an option, so you better eat your spinach. Olive oil, I'm telling you, you're gonna lose the scrimmage. Like YP on MB, I'm gonna hurt your image. Stick your head in the toilet, cause I'm about to make you squimish. I'm in the boxing ring and I'm punching everything. I'm taking them out quick so I can punch out the king. Don't wear white if you plan to keep it clean. You old dirty bastard, I'm exposing everything. I ain't doing no hating because I'm standing congratulating. I'm about the people making clear so it's no mistaking. I'm the blueprint while you suckers be imitating. You hoes still twerking while my pimpin' be percolating. I'm growing it up. The hood call me Starbucks. Order me Grandy, I guarantee that you'll be starstruck. But if you battle me psychologically, you're mindfuck. Cause we can go bar for bar, and I just wish you good luck. Cause I'm the high priestess, and there is none higher. None y'all fucking with it, not even Messiah. I'm gonna turn all of you devils to liars. Kundalini flow, feel my serpentine fire. The polarity of French said, you done had a good run, and now it's time to... with the cocoa, I'm the one they desire because I got the trap magic, got them vibrating higher. Black Betty, the evolutionary, that's Kola Soljet. If you fucking with my frequency, your soul gon' jet. When it come to trap magic, I'm trying to tell you I'm a vet. These voodoo interludes you will never forget. Ori by me shed means it's or die bed. Ancestors on my head means it's good that way. Omo goon warriors, we don't play. We wear green and black and take Wahala out the way. I got old goons on deck from Cali to BX. And if we put you in the candle, it be like... But if we start chatting, it's gonna be like Dawes effects. Bum stickity bum and put your ass in the hex. They call me Gumbo Goddess, the New Orleans of me, an ex. I can make a room silent like I did a mic check. Blood pumping in me from Texas to Lafayette, all the way to Baton Rouge and even Philly. That's a bet. You better think twice before you come up on my set. Yo. I don't really think you wanna rump with me. I don't really think you wanna rump with me. I don't really think you wanna rump with me. I don't really think you wanna rump with me. I don't really think you wanna rump with me. I don't really think you wanna rump with me. I don't really think you wanna rump with me. I don't really think you wanna rump with me. Shout out to Adam Angel. King David's in the house. What's good? All of them sleepy heads out there, and then they got some tapping in. What's up, James? Yo. We're gonna play one more. We're gonna get started on these readings. Let's move. Let's work. Wow. Let's go. That was before it was actually finished. Let me see. True Love. Y'all want to hear True Love? I wish they would come in here messing with my vibration. Let's see what we got here. Do I have the instrumental? Let's see if we got the instrumental. Trap magicians, are you ready? We about to bring the balance to the hood. Didn't you know? The entire earth is trap. Hell, even the body, your spirit house, you live in, is a trap. Well, as you know, as above, so below. And like it or not, we've come to the end of this world. Don't you know that you're headed to the inner dimension? If you need some trap magic, pay attention. High priestess focus on my ascension. I use my tools to heal the people with my keen intuition. All of my life I felt my cosmic extension. I was born, let me turn it down. We're gonna start this over. We're gonna start it over, and I'm gonna spit it, and we're gonna get started on the reads after that. You know, I had to get pumped. It's been a while since I went live. It's been a while since I did this kind of live. So let me find my volume right quick and just crack it down. How's the volume, David? How's the volume? Too loud? Trap magicians. Are you ready? We about to bring the balance to the hood. Didn't you know? The entire earth is trap. Hell, even Either the body, the spirit house, under the bed, it's a trap. Well, as you know, as above, so below, below. And like it or not, we come to the end of this world. Don't you know that, Chad? If you need some trap magic, shh, pay attention. High priestess focused on my ascension. I use my tools to heal the people with my keen intuition. All of my life I felt my cosmic extension. I was born blessed with gifts, but no one had comprehension. Deep in the darkness, I was deep in suspension. I cried to the dark mother to give me divine intervention. She answered quickly, spirits made an ascension. The Holy Ghost laying hands on me like a Baptist convention. I got the mark of the gods, I got the royal indention. I died and was reborn, brand new reinvention. Blessed up from foot to head, the truth is coming, lies are dead. Stay woke so that your spirit is holistically fed. Let's rejoice with the light, the God is mother, not dead. But when you walking with the night, don't go bumping your head. The illusions is deep, like the 7 of cups. 7 choices we can make, but which one's gonna serve us? The whole world's been asleep, now we're rising Aquarius. Jupiter's expanding higher science, Sagittarius. Pluto's exposing secrets of karma's perilous. All praises to fiery Venus, it's the love that's saving us. And it's the breath that daily carries us. And it's the scales of balance that'll make them just. Justice in our communities, we done had enough of our brothers and sisters up in body bags and handcuffs. Can't keep moving in circles obsoletely like Toys R Us. Let's stand up in our power, elevating in us we trust. Yo, what's good? New Soljet community, tap in. Tap in. What's good? This is High Priestess Kola Soljet. This ain't performance. This is called the Priestess Breath. These are the invocations. I'm not a performative witch. We don't do performance. I'm the High Priestess of the daughters of Tituba in the New Soljet community. So if this is your first time coming into one of my lives, welcome in. And yeah, I'm hyped tonight. I'm overcoming a lot of stuff. This is a time of victory. This is a time of victory. So I hope everybody is having a good night, enjoying this Friday evening. It ain't even Friday evening no more. This is what we call in the South. This is shit. In 1 more hour, it's going to be 4 day in the morning. It's about to be 4 day in the morning. So I wanted to go ahead and just, give y'all a little something on the reads tonight and just see. I had a message. A lot of stuff going on right now, you guys. So let's start with, we're going to calm it down a little bit. And we're going to start with some deep breaths and go ahead and get into the live stream. Let me go ahead and get situated on the real tip. We got the ancestors ancestoring. Always. And just to make it clear, because I did this live to reset my room. I know some people won't see this until tomorrow, but I know they'll watch it because they trying to figure it out. So I got a lot of new people that are now a part or have came into my cipher. So I want to just say thank you. I appreciate all of the love from the new people and welcome to the New Soljet community. If you're not here for it, quietly leave. Not the live, I'm talking about the experience. If you're not on the conscious path growing and rising and you still scared, if you're scared, go to church. But this is not what this is. You are in a living temple, and y'all going to see that formulate more and more daily. And I know there'll be people that come and people that go. But while you're here today, I just want to welcome you in, and I hope y'all can get something out of the messages. Calm it down a little bit. So take a deep breath, and I'm going to hit the singing bowl. When I hit the singing bowl, release, okay? So let's just take a deep breath to get started. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Think about all of the stress, all of the challenges, all of the irritations you may have had this week, and then just slowly blow it out. So take a deep breath again, and when you hear the chime, slowly release, okay? Let's take a deep breath. Hold it. Release the stress, the pressure, the pain, the haters, all that, and blow it out. Slowly. And for all of y'all that's feeling hella good, despite of all of the problems, the pain and pressures that we may have had, and you feeling hella good, breathe in that good shit. And exhale it and put that love out in the air for everybody. Ashe. or Ashe. It's Ashe. Okay. Again, this is a live for the midnight hours. And really, I'm charging the room up. This is a reset, a divine reset. So, some of you guys may have checked out that video I posted today. I've been doing a lot of pre-recorded videos because I'm still trying to adjust in this new audience. I don't know everybody yet, you know, so I'm trying to find my space in this space. But this is my space, so the tone is set. But I still want to get to know the spirits and the energies that are here. So, you know, y'all bear with me because I'm creating some new things now. Got some new things on the horizon. Welcome in. So, before I get started, let me see what I'm hearing first. One of the things that are coming up, you guys, is the thing that I've been dealing with and hearing all day is it's time to side up. And that's why I made the point that I made. I see it's a lot of us that, you know, we tried to build on the fact of just us being black and us being so-called conscious. But it's a lot of disruptions and a lot of chaos because we're not all on the same time. We're not all on the same frequency. And we definitely not all on the same journey, you know. We definitely not. As a matter of fact, I don't like my shoulders out, really. I really don't like my shoulders out much. But, you know, these sleeves ain't staying up, so we're going to go ahead and cover up a little bit. We're not all on the same journey, and I see it's a lot of disruptions. It's disruptive posts and different things that, you know, people are, you know, stating their views and opinions. I'm not speaking about, like, just joking around or, you know, people, you know, tapping in with their humor and stuff like that. But what I am speaking to is that there's people that friended me and they know they don't stand for what we got going on over here. And it's stuff that they doing, and I'm not really with that either. So their days are numbered. You know, long as it's respect, it's respect. But we getting to a point now, Soljets, Starseeds, and for those of you who go by Chosen Ones, where people got to pick a side because we're not all going in the same place. And there's certain blessings that's coming in, and those blessings aren't for everybody. It's certain things that have you blocked because you got the wrong people around you still. You're still in the wrong frequency. And that goes for virtual too. Don't get it twisted. People think because it's not in person or you're not, you know, energetically exchanging with people on the phone or whatever. This computer, this phone I'm looking at right now, and the words I read and the vibrations we see, that's a real exchange. That's a real energy exchange. You know, people getting triggered by posts, people getting drained, you know, by different things or whatever. You can feel, you know, certain negative energy or positive energy, you know, actually coming through. And I'm saying this for a reason because there's going to be some relationships ending. You know, there's going to be people you have to let go of. People you might have been friends with for a long time. Family members. Now, we already know this split is happening, but it's still like it's still like residue lingering on. Like people just want to hang on to the energy. They refuse to let it go. They refuse to let it go. So we have to make definitive decisions on what side we on. And what we're going to accept and what we're not going to accept. Because nobody should have to compromise. And this year, this is the year of the snake. So we should be busting through the skin to become a new version of ourselves. A more evolved version of ourselves. And in order to be that evolved version of yourself, you got to let go of what's holding you back. You got to let go of what's stopping you from busting through the skin. You know what I mean? So there's been people that's been, you know, some weird stuff as new people come in. And I give thanks. I give thanks because I'm constantly still being blessed despite of all of this other energy. And you will continue to be blessed too, as long as you stay on code with what you have to do, okay? Because there's going to be people that try to throw you off. I'm picking up ex-girlfriends for some of you guys, ex-boyfriends. If they haven't already, they're going to start trying to return. Friends, family members that don't even associate with you. But for those of you who are really on this path and really have ambitions to climb, the pressure is going to get very heavy because that's what they do. That's what the energy does. It's like this toxic pool of that's what the crab in the barrel is. It's the barrel, you know. So the barrel dwellers that don't choose to be out of it, that choose to continue and be in this death march with everybody else, They're going to do all they can to try to pull you down. And this may come in the form of sex. It may come in the form of even money, because all money not good money. It may come in the form of love. Somebody coming in like, you know, what's up, cuz, or whatever it is. But you guys just be really, really mindful, because it's very serious. And this message is definitely not for everybody, okay? But for those that, I'm actually going to hit the lights on, y'all. That was just the ambiance, but I need to be able to see what I'm doing in here. So the lights is on. Welcome to my cipher again. For anybody that's just now coming in, I give thanks for who's in here. And yeah, welcome in. So let's see what comes out in the cards. And then I'm going to be channeling messages as well, you know, like I'm already doing. Okay, so we're looking at somebody that needs to make a decision, okay? It could be, you're juggling a decision. It could be two people. It could be two jobs, deciding where to go. You know, I'm going to show you guys the cards so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. This deals with cardinal energy, cardinal Capricorn energy. So this is about self-starting. Okay, so there's definitely like somebody that could also be working two jobs. You could be, or getting money from two sources of income. Whatever it is, juggling situation is, you know, it's time. You're gonna have to make a decision. The juggling worked for a while, but the juggling is not. It's not it anymore. Okay. Yeah, the juggling ain't it no more. So you got to see. The problem is whatever this decision is, or this indecision. It deals with both of the things you have a desire tied into. It would be like having two baby mamas or two baby daddies or two girlfriends. To something, but an ex and a new person, and you still connected to both energies, and it's hard to let go because you're emotionally attached to both energies. So you have to see, and it don't have to be a person. Like I said, this could be, it's like saying, do I want to move to Florida? Do I want to move to California? It could be something as simple as that, but you have like an emotional connection or something that actually is, I don't know, it's like an attachment. But there is good news for somebody that's also, you could also be waiting, I'm hearing somebody could be waiting on a couple of job offers. Like you may have applied at some different places or some type of project. Whatever it is, there's good news coming through. So if anybody is looking for waiting on something to be decided, or they could have been like deciding on two people. It could be something you applied for or something you're doing. Whatever it is, good news is on the way. Okay, this is a message about good news. This could also be good news about your child. Somebody could have a kid with graduation and all these different things. They might have got the college acceptance letter that they wanted. Now remember, these messages aren't for everybody, but they will be for the people that they're for, meaning that the way spirit working, I already know others that's going to tap in later. Some of these messages could be for them, or just people randomly scrolling through. So if it's not your message, you know, take it as it resonates, you know, and something may come up. It's a lot of choice things, though. I'm seeing choices again. Okay, we keep getting this with the two, okay? So here's the same thing. I'm looking at somebody thinking about moving. The move is like imminent. And honestly, if you can move, whoever this is for, if you can move forward, you can travel and do, because some of this, for some people, this could be like jobs that would, or an opportunity that may consist of travel. Some people may be looking to do things overseas. I'm seeing that type of energy as well, or wanting to go overseas. Now, remember, with the cell phone, we don't have to go overseas to work overseas. You can still like tap in and expand, like we're doing now online, right? But I'm seeing in particular that someone has been stuck. They've been stuck in a place. It could be like a city, state. You could be stuck in a family, a career, a job. I'm still seeing this energy where it was comfortable for you at one time, but now it's holding you back. So the thing that brought you comfort before is now holding you back. So it's time to make a decision. For some people, you could be a married person, a married man, and you may actually be offering this, instead of making a choice, you may actually be making a choice to have a mistress. I see that. This is a person that wants to care for the woman or the man. For some women, they do that kind of stuff too. But I'm literally seeing somebody who they're very unhappy in the situation they're in, but they can't leave it. It's like being in an unhappy situation. I know the women that tap in here, but most of my audience is men. That's why I'm speaking from a male's perspective of what I'm picking up. But for the women, they may get upset hearing this message, but it is what it is. There is a man out there that I'm picking up, and he's either already in a situation, this could be an ex or a current, but there is going to be someone who he may offer the opportunity to be kept or to be a mistress. That's what's coming up. For others of you, it's like I said, this is a choice about work or a job or moving. You know, things like that. For somebody, it's just simply getting out of your comfort zone. You just got, some people get stuck in ruts, and it's like you want to get ahead, you may feel blocked, but it's because of the past. Like it's something you got to get away from, and I already made that point. I'm picking up fire sign energy and water. I got Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. I also got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Heavy on fire energy, okay? Heavy on Leo, Aries. And I'm also, again, I have water energy here as well. Got the King of Cups here. So we're dealing with water. Conflicts, water signs could be having conflicts, so could fire. This could be water and fire together conflicting. Yeah, this is petty shit too. Sometimes it's in the workplace, and just sometimes it's amongst friends or groups. It's just like, this is what's coming up next. So for some people, it's like everybody's at a cross purpose. Like we're supposed to be working together. Kind of look like the black community. The conscious community I'm talking about. We're supposed to be working together. And this one like, no, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. And this one is saying, no, I'm an Indian. And this one is saying, no, we African. And this one is saying, you know, no, ain't none of that. I'm do the Kemetic thing. Everybody all over the place with the shit. Nobody can come into harmony. I'm a witch. I'm a this. I'm a, you know, whatever it is. I'm not that. I'm hoodoo. You know, but at the same time, they're supposed to be working for a creative collective, but they allow the differences and wanting to lead and what's better and what's worse to dominate. Now, y'all know over here, we don't do that. It ain't no religious dogma on this channel. I'm a straight up spiritualist. We deal with spirituality. So on this channel, I don't care what your religion is. If you're waiting on Jesus, then wait on Jesus. If you're waiting on Muhammad, do whatever you need to do. And as long as it's respectful and it's about making this world and this earth a better place and raising the consciousness, I'm all for it. You know, straight up. What's up, Roz? What is up? But anyway, so yeah, some conflicts, but there's also some good news. You know, I don't like all of that. You know, I don't like all of that drama that we have in our community, because we're stronger together. Despite how you identify, we're stronger together. So keep that in mind, whoever that message is for, because there's a lot of prejudices amongst us, our own prejudices, not the white people, our own prejudices. Now, somebody is going through a hell of a crisis right now. This is something you thought would last for however long. You know, this is something that you thought was solid, but it was built on a false foundation anyway from the beginning. This is big shifts. For some people, this could be divorces, instant breakups, sudden changes, moving out suddenly. That's why I said some people will be moving. Now, you know, I'm not going to put nobody out there, but if you know, you know, you know. You see the water sign? It's something that's going on with water and fire. Now, if you're not a fire sign or a water sign, you can have that heavily in your chart, okay? But these are things that are being disrupted. Something I'm saying could be disrupting people. That's almost a form of cognitive dissonance, you know? But that's okay. You know, take your time, take a deep breath for those that may tap in now and later. Oh, a secret is being revealed. Oh, yeah. A secret could have already been revealed. Truths are coming out and it's disrupting stuff. What did I just say? Y'all see the high priestess? And yeah, it's shaking up. That's what we're here to do, though. That's what we're here to do, star seeds, soul jets. We're here to shake it up. Somebody's on the journey of the fool. I'm picking up Aquarius energy also. I'm also picking up, again, Pisces. Pisces with the high priestess, Pisces with the King of Cups, along with Scorpio and Cancer. Yeah, judgment's coming through. So there's going to be, it's time to make some type of decision. I've already said it. The decision has to be made. This is like spirit coming through, like showing you and revealing these things to you. So revealing truth. Don't be stubborn. Some people are going to be changing the way they think. Some people are going to be getting out of certain spiritual and religious walks and certain organizations you might have belonged to at one time, or certain groups of people. Or you may find out a family secret. For some of y'all, you may find out you the black sheep and didn't even know you was the black sheep. You feel me? This is serious, you know, like serious movement, serious changes. And it shakes one out of their comfort zone. Some people are literally going to be changing how they believe, whatever that is. Some people may go back to church. Other people may leave the church. Some people may, you know, just drop everything and go with a more conscious flow of moving. But this is definitely, or you may even be incorporating things within your belief. Something may be challenging what you believe. And this doesn't have to just be limited to spirituality. This could be things about life, things about people. Like I said, just finding out things. For some people, this is really soul crushing. This is the dark night of the soul for some people. So, you know, like some people could get caught too. I talked about the man with that got the mistress or want the mistress or whatever. This literally could cause a divorce. A divorce could have happened and you may end up with your mistress. I'm just saying, for whoever that's for, take it as it resonates. If you have not got caught yet, I will say this. I don't know who this is for, but somebody already knows. She knows already. He knows already. I'm not gonna keep it to the men. I'm just having heavy masculine energy in this reading, so that's why I'm speaking to men. But it's to whomever. Somebody wants to be forgiven. If it's a man or a woman, could have, you know, had a breakup, fallout, something. But this is speaking to forgiveness. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I don't want to bust this person out like this, but be careful of pregnancy, unplanned pregnancies. I'm also picking up children that could be already, you have a water sign or a fire sign child, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer on the children also. One child could be kind of like dreamy, into the arts and stuff like that. They may want to go to some type of an art school or take some type of classes. Spirit is saying if your child does have some type of a craft or art that they want to take on, go ahead and invest in that. That's really an investment. For others of you, you got a child that may be really into sports. They could be really physical. Some of it may be like even fighting. I'm picking up like martial arts, boxing or something like that. This could be a male child. I'm picking up a male child on the artsy child. It could be male or female. This child could also be a girl that likes to play sports. Spirit is saying to invest in your child if they're asking art. And honestly, I see a lot of things with graduates. So for some of them, it could be what they want to do in school. Okay. Good news is on the way again. So like I said, if someone was looking for a certain college acceptance for whoever that resonates with, then they're going to get some good news surrounding like a school, okay? Let's see what else comes up. I'm picking up, I could have put some background music on, but I want some background music. If y'all do, hit like. Oh, we got, okay, yeah, what's up, Pisces? Pisces in the house. You know, I know you a Pisces. The water be watering, okay? Let's put this on. No. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm going through some different sounds, but... So something else that I'm picking up is something about a laundromat, a wash house. A laundromat, a wash house, something that could have happened by that. Somebody may have wanted to invest. That's a good investment for somebody if they need to do that. It's something that could be a wash also, like washing it off or a wash. It's a wash. Messiah energy coming up. Messiah energy coming up. Okay, let's see. Somebody's name could also be Messiah. This is somebody that could still be into the Christ consciousness, serving. Let me show you what the card looks like. Just give you guys an idea of what we're dealing with. Somebody could also have dreams, you know, like how they take you through your life, past, present, future. But this is literally someone that feel like they really walked the path of like Christ, like they've been through a lot of heavy energy. They've been through a lot of heavy energy. They've been welcome in. Anybody that's in, tapped in, you know, it's all good. This is not a planned live, so I'm just kind of flowing tonight. Oh, you a Taurus. Hey, happy birthday. Taurus season, we up in Gemini season now. Taurus season just ended. May 15th. That birthday just passed. Like just passed. That's my red day. What you want to know about yourself? I'm just flowing right now. But I'll see if something comes up. Let's see. We got some earth energy that comes in. Somebody's an artist. I'm picking up, again, like I said, it could be one of your children or something also, or you yourself that want to enhance the art. You can get paid. Some things you may do that's not really something you take seriously, but that art could actually get you paid. Some people may get a proposal. Some people may get a proposal, marriage proposal. It could also be an offer. Somebody thinking about getting married. Somebody could literally pop the question, okay? This year, you know, I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow, but I am seeing somebody trying to come in with an offer. Now, if it's not a wedding proposal, they may just literally ask, like, want to do something and be more, like, present. Like, let's move in together, or let's purchase something. Let's buy our first house, you know, something like that. So I'm picking up. Now, the Taurus, Taurus is a dynamic. Taurus queens are bosses, you know. I need to, I got a lot of Taurus cousins, you know, but she said, tell you something. Taurus is also, though, it's about needing to make some changes with boundaries. Now, we did have Aquarius with Taurus this year that's kind of touched in. So it's like for Tauruses to get out of the comfort zone. A lot of Tauruses have been putting up with certain conditions, or it could be a certain thing that's been going on and on and on, persistent. It's time to let that go. For the Tauruses that actually resonate with, it's time to let that go, because it's time to put yourself first. A lot of Tauruses are very self-sacrificing, and it's okay to do for people. But what I'm saying is, it's like it's something has been like too much, you know, too much of something. I'm picking up fire sign women also. Somebody could be dealing with a fire sign. Somebody could actually just be into, you know, be kind of witchy, you know, even if they're not a fire sign. This is Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, but this could also be somebody that's very observant. You can have a cat, like a pet cat, or like cats, or you can actually not like cats. That's on the opposite end of the spectrum. Some people that just don't like cats, but I'm actually seeing a cat lover here too. And I'm seeing a fire couple or a power couple, a power dynamic. Somebody can invite you on board. And this is just for the collective. This is a relationship, a strong relationship or marriage. This could be like a power couple, or people coming together like male and female to work together. It could be on a business, on whatever. Okay, yeah, expanding the business. And if this is not like a love relationship, then this would be like somebody that you do business or have projects with, for whoever that's for. You say, what's who type? Oh, the Taurus is type? Who type, David? Just looking at new beginnings. Yeah, the Fool keeps coming up too. So for some people, they're marching to the beat of their own drum. It's time to have radical trust for the spirit. Get out of the comfort zone. This, again, is Aquarius energy. Yeah. Somebody's literally about to just go a different direction, and it may surprise and shock other people. I'm seeing major shifts, and I'm definitely seeing movement. It could be movement across water. So for some people, this could be somewhere near water. Miami, moving away from somewhere like that. Actually going abroad, thinking of going abroad. Now, if this is a trip, this is like more of a, like a retreat. You know, it's something that deals with releasing old emotions in order to, something's about to happen in 6 days also. There's going to be some movement that's taking place in 6 days. If you got into an argument with somebody, that can clear up within 6 hours to 6 days. I'm also picking up 6 o'clock. Something that happens at 6 o'clock. Now, if somebody's been cutting up, male or female, in a relationship, and they kind of been not, you know, make sure look how the candle going. Just watching my fire, because there's a lot of fire in this room, fire energy. If somebody that you're expecting to change, like if it's a male or a female, and this person told you that they're going to change, give them an opportunity to change, because they still may do more of what you don't want. It still may be certain behaviors that persist, or even with a child, but it's something that persists even after we've, you know, kind of made some type of a resolution. There's something that continues, And for some people, they may decide to walk away because of that. For others, it's saying, you know, you still trying to, you know, trying to decide. See, what's going on in this relationship that I'm picking up, and it's not limited to fire signs. This is just one aspect that I've seen. But what I'm picking up intuitively is that there's somebody that need to shit or get off the toilet in people's lives. It's certain things that's persisted for a long time, so the relationship either has to deepen, it's got to change in some kind of way, or it may end, okay, for whoever that message is for. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. I don't have a type, so she don't know my type. My type is conscious outcast. I don't have a type. I ain't a type. I don't fit into no labels. That's it. I'm me. I'm a Soljet. That's the type I am. So if you know that type. Anyway, y'all know I'm gonna come back with a formal live. I'm just flowing right now, okay? Y'all know I'm gonna come back with a formal live. Those of you that know me. Y'all know I'm coming back with, I'm jealous of your motion. Somebody jealous of your motion. Somebody jealous of somebody's motion. They don't like what you're doing. They don't like what I'm doing. It's saying you smoke too much, get focused. Somebody may be thinking about, you know, cutting back on smoke. If you smoke weed or something like that, you may have had to fall back. You may need to fall back in order to stay focused on something. I do see a job offer. It could also be a promotion that's coming in for some people, for somebody. Working or a collaboration that could also come in. This is passing a resume, and like people are actually talking about the work you do. So your work can grow. For some people that's embarking on entrepreneurial endeavors, word of mouth, your business will expand this year. This is a good time for that. If you have not started the business and you're putting a team together, that team will come together, but everybody has to play a specific role, okay? This is, I can see construction work. A construction job could come through. I'm also seeing Masonic energy, like Mason energy. This is like a Mason design building. So you may be, somebody could be commissioned to do some type of work on a church or one of those old school design buildings like that. Okay, so this is the deal though. What part? The conscious outcast part. You know what? That's because I stopped paying attention to those comments. But this is the deal though. It's about being mindful of certain offers, something that sounds good on the surface, and you like take the commission for it, or you decide to sign up for it, and you don't know what lurks or what else it entails. This is literally a portal. This card right here, this is literally, like people see the first part of it like, okay, they standing in the church, but look at the darkness. Look at the unknown. Because we'll take on certain things and say, oh yeah, I'm on board with it. I want to do this. I feel good about it. But only to find out you don't know what all of it, this is for somebody. You don't know what that work or what that job or what that trip or whatever it is. You don't know what, you know, all that it entails because it's in the dark. Okay, so people tell you what they want you to know. So it's the air of mystery. For some people, I see this. Some people are going to be joining Masonic groups. You can already be a Mason. It could be Masons tapping in because they definitely be tapping into my lives. I know a lot of them. I'm picking up the energy of a duplicitous, two-faced Gemini. Somebody could have been crossed over by a Gemini. I don't want to leave it just on Gemini sign, but yeah, Gemini in particular. It talks about somebody that is a two-faced, a duplicitous, two-faced Gemini. Okay, so that literally pops in here. That's was jealous of your emotion, could be jealous of your emotion. They could still be tapping in, hating or whatever. But back to the Masonic thing, some people are literally about to decide. You don't have to, you know, if it's on a female note, it could be an Eastern Star. For some of y'all may be joining females. If I see some talent, you know, y'all may be invited to join the Daughters of Tituba. You know, that's an order. But for others of you guys, yeah, some of you may decide to join some type of an order. And, or you may actually get in the order, like you actually passed. For some of you that may have been waiting on results. Some of these could be Masonic jobs or, you know, like longshoreman jobs or bricklayers or pipe fitters or those kind of things. You know, so, but all I got to say again is making sure that you know what the job is. They're going to pay the money, but it got to be something that you can actually do for whoever this is for, okay? Let me move on from that. I'll just do some of these channel cards too while I'm channeling. Somebody pissed off because they messed up a relationship. They could be watching you, watching your page. Somebody, it could be a friend. It don't have to be a lover, but he does say, I'm angry, I'm hurt, and I'm full of regret because I messed it all up. This person also says, I'm jealous of your emotions. So any type of, they watching everything you do. Back with her ex. Somebody went back with their ex. They could have left, for a man especially, a person could have left and went back to their ex, okay? He could have went back to his ex. Is, you know, take it as it resonates. So much going on. I told y'all it's a lot of big changes. Let me make this all cohesive for those that might have just tapped in. Absolutely. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy though? This message was literally for you. So whatever you was doing, you working, you doing your thing, it's like the person was jealous of your emotions. So they have to throw a wrench in it. They have to throw a wrench in your emotion, trying to slow you down on some demon time stuff, you know. It says starting a cleaning business. That may be an idea. Somebody could have actually did that. Whether it's house cleaning or you detail cars, or that could be an idea also for somebody to go ahead and you know, think about that, starting some kind of a business that deal with cleaning, you know, whether it's, like I said, house cleaning or whatever kind of cleaning. We can take cleaning out and just start a business. It may be time, like I said, that entrepreneurial energy is in here. Oh my goodness. This message. I told y'all earlier when I was looking at the other layout, I was channeling like something about a pregnancy that could come up, and I said be careful. I talked about a man that could already have a mistress. I know this message isn't for you, David, but I'm speaking to the room because I know other people will come in and watch. And I'm going to let them silently get this message. Somebody could literally be married and have another woman pregnant. And that's why he wants to make her this mistress or make her, put her up in this house. Because I do see that. A man that's making an offer to a woman. And even here it says, she or he wants to be in your position, be careful. He or she wants to be in your position, be careful. Okay? Something about a rent increase too for some people. The rent increase could be too much. Yeah, well, for whoever cutting up like this, you got to be able to have, you got to be able to make more money to take care of two women, you know. I'll take that as it resonates. That's not for everybody. Let's see what else comes in. That message had to get out though. For somebody, it says my cold distance. We talked about energies that are associated with secret societies. Somebody could also be dealing with, like, they could be gangsters. You could be in love with a thug, a gangster, somebody that just move like, you know, military style or something, or they could be revolutionary. But this person says, my cold distance is to protect you from the people I am forced to associate with. They are bad or violent. My cold distance is to protect you from the people I associate with. They can be bad or violent. So take that as it resonates. It may even be saying you need to have cold distance because the people in your environment are bad or violent. This is an association where you may need to protect yourself. Remember we talked about, David, sometimes water got to become ice. Sometimes you got to go in those forms, right? We just talked about the coldness, how I could be warm and whatever, but I also got to be cold because of the environment I'm in. So I'm picking up people that could be living in a hard place, the city you live in, the state you live in, the environment, the house, the people. So it's almost like, in order to not trigger these bad or violent people or to get into altercations or to stay safe, I have to keep a healthy cold distance. You know, take that as it resonates. Like I said, people, it's time to side up. We got all kind of energies and relationships and stuff that's ending. So it's that season. Somebody was setting you up for failure. We talked about somebody being, see, I dealt with that too. I dealt with the past, jealous of your platform. Okay. Any other messages coming in? I want to look at some crystal messages. And literally, I'm just in the mix. I don't have no no type of order to this live. This is just a Soljet activation hour. And like I said, it's damn near 3 o'clock, so I won't be on here too much longer. I'm going to stay on here about another 15 minutes. Literally. I'm going to stay on here about another 15 minutes. Okay. Somebody is ashamed of something that they've done. The energy of shamefulness, sorrow come in, and then also possessive. It's a lot of heavy energy, a lot of shadow energies here. I would definitely recommend a spiritual cleanse. I would definitely recommend a spiritual cleanse. And if you can't get a priestess or go into a botanic or some type of a metaphysical store or know how to prepare it yourself, you know, you can do something simple. You can do something a simple one, you know, like I said, water, salt, lemon, that works for cutting cords. Prayer always works, so make sure you bless our divine intentions. Always work. I'm seeing somebody that was very possessive over your energy. Whoever this was, it comes off as a something that's possessive, okay? Yeah, it's a lot of confusion, confused energy also, lots of anger. This is very heavy emotions. So there's cords that need to be cut in this. And the next card is liberated. But we have energies that are confused. There could have been things that have shame surrounding this situation for whoever this is for. Sorrow. Anger. Lots of anger. Lots of anger, okay? Let's see what that anger and let's see what comes out. See what's going on with that. Now with the shamefulness though, it just says, I want to read this because a lot of people walk and carry shame even if they don't talk about it. But it says shame is a deflating emotion that exposes the failure to meet up to a standard set in society. So you could be shamed because you're not where you want to be financially. You don't have what society deems that you should have to feel important. But it's fueled by feelings of unworthiness or never being good enough. The self-blame and shame is taxing on the spirit. It can leave us vulnerable to feeling or wanting to shrink away or disappear entirely. And also just remember that shame will also keep you from moving forward. You'll be, you know, playing small. So, yeah, let's see some of the remedies. If you have an obsidian, like a mahogany obsidian or obsidian, a pyrite, those are actually good for lifting those heavy emotions. For lifting those, and honestly, don't judge yourself by other people's standard. I'm hearing that for whoever that's for. Don't judge yourself by another person's standard and feel like you got to be at this point, at this age, and I got to do this because this is what everybody else is doing, and I should have been here by now. Don't do that. For whoever that's for, because that's what's causing, you know, that heaviness. But it's not going to go away overnight because these are deep, deep, deep emotions that's been held for a long time that needs to be released. So we do have to take the time to release those heavy emotions. Now, don't ignore your intuition. For some people I'm hearing, don't ignore your intuition because it's showing that there's an angel here, a guardian. If you ignore this message, this dream that spirit has been trying to bring through, these red flags that you ignore, this warning, it will come back to bite you later. For whoever that's for. Whatever this warning is, if it's get out of town, and you know what I'm talking about. If it's get out of town, get out of town. If it's, you know, leave that job, don't go back in that area, don't be out in this place at a certain hour. You have to really heed that. And that's the great thing about God blessing us with intuition as humans, is because it can really save your life. So even for the non-believers, you know, if you can trust what's inside instead of always looking outside of yourself for spirituality or looking for God in all the wrong places when God is within. If you follow those dreams, Open yourself up to even getting the dreams, because some people are blocked, so they don't even have dreams. They say, I don't have dreams. And we all have dreams, but you don't remember them, you know? So it's telling you to follow that intuition. For some people, it will save your life. It can save you heartache. And don't delay on that. Even if spirit is saying, go to the doctor. Go to the doctor. Okay? It's that time. If you need therapy, get therapy. If you need a session, get a session. I'm available 7 days a week from 10 a.m., 9 a.m., depending on where you are. I go by Pacific Standard Time, and I'm available till CST, 10 p.m., okay? 7 days a week. Anyway, so it's a lot of nervous energy also, like kind of fear surrounding these changes that have to be made. It's not a need to be made. It's a have to be made. That's the need. The need is a have to be made. But when you make this change and follow your own bliss, it's going to lead to a joyful experience. So this is just one last initiation. This is what it is. For whoever these messages are for, you're going through a rite of passage. You may feel like you haven't found your place yet. You just haven't found your place. You may feel like you never had a place. You just been on this earth like a wanderer or a dweller. A spiritual messenger, but you're about to meet with joy. For some people, it says, watch your mouth. So either somebody needing to watch their mouth, or how they talk to you, or you have to watch the way your delivery is with others, okay? Jailbait comes up. Jailbait. Now, we know the traditional meaning of jailbait. We see this girl here and got the man with the car and the money and all of that. Underage girls, underage boy, whatever. But the way I see jailbait, because it could be somebody trying to get you put in jail. The way I see jailbait is something that someone presents that is too good to be true. Something somebody presents, but it puts you in a trick bag. You know, you think it's good, it sounds good, but there's something that comes with it. It comes with a tag, or it comes with an agenda attached to it. And that's jailbait to me. Because it could be a pretty prison. It could be, put into a worse situation. Whether you a young girl with an older man is jail baiting it, or it's indeed something that baits you in, but is baiting you into a trap, okay? You may have already be experiencing that. And now it's saying it's time to be honest with yourself and others. It's time to make a definitive change and decide on a path, okay? Some people are going to be coming out the closet. Take that as it resonates. Sometimes the closet is a new way of thinking. I don't mean homosexual. It could be that too. But I'm talking about a new way of thinking, a new direction. It could be coming out the broom closet. And you letting people know, this is what I am. I'm a witch. This is how I believe. Whatever it is. I don't want to go to that school. I don't want to go to college. I decide to just do this path. But it's something that could be causing nervous tension for some people because they're not being honest about how they feel. For some people, it may be you change your mind about a relationship, or when I was speaking to proposals, it's calling for a situation, regardless of how this comes out, where you have to be honest with yourself and others. You have to be honest with yourself and others. Come clean. For some people, you've been hiding who you are. We talked about this in the shadow videos. The shadow then becomes the gifts and the talents and things that you suppress and others can't see. So it says, show them who you are. Show the people who you are. Honesty will resolve this issue. Because some people are confused. Some people are straddling the fence, so they don't know who you are. They're like, what kind of time this person on? What time, what type of time you on? But it's telling you that honesty will resolve the issue. Some of you guys, this is causing problems in relationships. It's causing problems in relationships because they don't know, where you at, what world you in. And this don't have to be just love relationships, but I'm picking up heavy on that. But not just that. It's also just your family, people in general. They don't know how you operating, your audience, if you have a platform. If you're changing, that's like why I got to reset my live. I'm going to reset it again, but, this is just kind of like a vibe. But somebody is stalking your social media page. They have regret for whoever this is. It's a looking ass. They just looking at everything. Some people want to copy ideas for some people. Some people, this could be copying ideas. Come clean, show them who you are. Honesty will resolve the issue. Tell it like it is. So again, this is making a clear point because it says, I got a new attitude. I got a new attitude. And right after that, it says, show them who you are. Be honest. So this is a change here where you're going to be redirecting, renewing, showing people who you really are. Now, some people want to say, be careful if you got anger issues, okay? Because they got crooked cops here, angry man. Sometimes crooked cops are people that, it is crooked cops. You see, you got jail and crooked cops. Please be careful for whoever this could be for and avoid being incarcerated, okay? Somebody could literally be trying to set somebody up to go to jail, trying to get dirt. So be careful of what you say when they say watch your mouth. Be careful of what you tell people. I don't know what that's about. People baiting you in. Remember I talked about jail bait? Something else jail bait can be is people baiting you into doing shit that can get you put in jail. Like, period. So watch the anger for whoever that's for. I know it's for somebody because it's a lot of anger out there. I've been witnessing it. It says the losers. The losers. It's telling you to keep your mind on your money and your money on your mind. You got to step away from the losers because for some people, they returning. For some people, you can meet the losers coming up. And it's saying, no time for BS, focus, livelihood, moving up, job promotions, inheritances, and its successful businesses. So this is straight up just keeping your mind on your money. Now, some people are going to be getting paid by making music. They're going to actually make it work. Okay? So if it's not just music, you can rap, you can do, it says poetry, streaming. Somebody can literally go viral for something that they write or something that they spit. Remember what I was telling you, David? That it may be that time to set it on fire. But for some people, yeah, they can literally have a song or even doing worship type music or just whatever. But it's definitely saying turn your hobby into cash, okay? And it is associated with music. Now, this is the gang activity. I talked about gangs when I said somebody was protecting other people from violence and stuff, from people that they're associated with. But the losers, as you're coming up, for whoever this is for, and if it's for me, they don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want it. But this is people literally, they seeing you grow, seeing that light, seeing this move here. For some of you, it's already happening. For others of you, it will happen. And they want to take you down. This is collective little ankle biters, I call them. Because they're not really that serious. But they come together in clans to try to take people down. That's what they do. That's what they did me last year. They tried it. They tried it, but I'm too swift because I could see the betrayal before it happened. It came to me in my dreams. So it wasn't, they couldn't do it. It just showed me that they snakes. And they thought the muteness was going to stop me. But you know what I did? They thought I was going to sit there and look stupid like, oh, nobody's saying anything. No one's clapping anymore. I deleted off everybody. That's what I did. I deleted them to get that energy out my space. Some people is literally going to be getting married or getting deeper again. Like I said, I've already spoke on this. I got Taurus energy coming up now. It could be a Taurus or it don't have to be a Taurus. I want to get on the Taurus energy shortly. But it's speaking to 100% true love. So this is a relationship. Somebody could be finding a soulmate. You could have already found it. A new baby. I done got baby 3 times. So I do see someone that's going to be a baby is going to come into someone's family. Hopefully it's a wanted baby because this is the baby coming for some people, okay? The pregnancy may not have even happened yet. That's why I said for those that have the warning, if that's not what you want, be careful. But the energy of pregnancy is strong in this month, in June, May, June. Okay, so picking up Taurus energy again. I'm picking up a message from Stevie Wonder. So close your eyes, think of a Stevie Wonder song. The first one that comes to your mind is a message in there for you to deepen the message. This is talking about people using a third eye. Stevie Wonder is blind, right? But we know that when we lose one sense, the others are sharpened. So it's speaking to someone's third eye could be more activated. You can start to also get more visions, the seer it talks about. Also, watch out for a Taurus that could be a con artist. Or a Taurus, watch out for a con artist. This is somebody that is shady, On a positive note with the Taurus energy, I'm also picking someone that could be picking up something where someone could be hiding their feelings. It could be a Taurus male that have deeper feelings for the woman that he's let known, or whatever. The woman, the man, you know. Yeah. This is also someone that could be holding on to resentment. Tauruses that's carrying resentment. You press it down because you're slow to anger, but once the Taurus get mad, once the Taurus get mad, it's not good. Okay, it's definitely something that you want to get out the way. Okay, you guys, I know it's late as all get out. I'm about to close this message. I gave y'all a little sample of the Soljet activation energy. But it will be more cohesive and stuff once I get started. Like I said, this is just for fun. A liar will be exposed. We got the con again. This is a con artist. Be mindful of a con. Somebody trying to con you out of money. Just the con. It talks about a cheater, a trickster, a smooth criminal, okay? For some people, they may be experiencing numb heart energy. Yes, a lone wolf. This is that same person. He don't have a heart. This lone wolf energy. I don't trust anyone. Happily single. Don't like children. Somebody that don't like children. That's deep. But some people don't like children. I hope it ain't the person that got the woman pregnant, because you shouldn't be dealing with a man that don't like children. Or a woman. For some of you guys, this could be families coming together, like relationships, husband and wife getting married, and they literally decide to try to fuse a family, but the woman you with don't like your children, or the man you with don't like your children. Be careful. For some people, you'll be going no contact with. Some of you guys are thinking of going no contact with somebody. He's telling you, cut them off. Cut them off. You're better off without them. Start your life fresh. So this is literally walking away from a relationship. That's deep. Anyway, the booty good. Somebody could be using somebody for sex. They're only in this relationship that they're unhappy in because the booty good. The booty good. The sex is good. Sex is the reason. Taboo situations, okay? So don't let good sex be the reason to stay in a relationship that's not good for you. I know, right? You say make it happen. I keep on seeing this coming out the closet card, but again, it doesn't necessarily mean gay. You know, in the closet, it could be in the closet with whatever you've been hiding from the person. It could be your spirituality, and you've been keeping that in the closet. I'm picking up Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries again. Hella strong fire energy tonight. Somebody either dealing with a fire sign. This person could be very jealous. Whether this is male or female, this is a controlling energy. Dominant, but they also go-getters. So on a positive note, I'm picking up pimp hoe mind games. Oh Lord, why did that have to come out? I was ready to end the live. Pimp hoe mind games. And see, I remember a long time ago, I was dating this dude when I was in my 20s, and clearly I'm not a hoe, and he wasn't no pimp. But I remember my teacher kept saying the game he running is pimp hoe mind game. Because it's some kind of a psychological thing that he was doing, or the way he put his game down, because he's an older person, right? He was an older man. And I was like, so women, when I say this, they get offended, like, I'm not a hoe, but that's not the process. The pimp hoe mind game, whether it's a male or a female, whoever the pimp or the hoe is, or in that role, it's like, this is the way they operate. This could be a person that wants your money. You working your ass off, but they want your check. It could be and it don't matter if it's the male or the female. Go get it and come back with it type energy. This is somebody that could also be a taker. Now, we could even take it to a friend level where our sister, a sibling, a brother, but this is a person, a friend that's always out for themselves. They're a taker. They're always trying to see what they can get off of another person. Always trying to wane, See, it even confirms it here, only when I need you. This is a user, a person with a user energy. Yeah, it says somebody is too nice, got a kind heart. Yeah, this is somebody being taken advantage of by somebody that think they a pimp. or they got that pimp mindset or think they're entitled to what you have. So I definitely get it. It's it's a certain entitlement that comes with it. They may think that, they doing something for the relationship. You're not doing much though. For whoever that's for, male or female. It says somebody that's too nice. They have empathic energy. It has doormat energy here also. And if somebody is treating somebody else like that, shame on you. That's messed up. But I also said that it's time for a relationship to change. Being in a situation, good or bad, honestly. Been in a situation for too long, where you're being taken advantage of. And it's time to let these adults be adults, okay? Even if it's our kids, because sometimes they take advantage. My son just got him a new car, and I told him, he went and got him a new car, and I told my son, I said, because the car is way too expensive for him. This boy went and got him a Tesla. I don't know how he did it. He only had 5 racks. He turned 5 racks. Well, he actually got, he has a ball player friend that actually hooked him up. He actually hooked my son up and helped him get this car. And my son still owns that car. He a grown man. But like I said, if that's the route you're going to go, don't look to me. I say congratulations. But as a matter of fact, happy birthday, Simi. It's my son's birthday today, you guys. Happy birthday to Simi. My name is High Priestess Kola Soljet. You can call me Sister Soljet or Kola. Do I know seniority? Sonority? I don't know what that is. Do you know your... Oh, do I know my seniority? I don't know what you mean by that. But, my son is funny, though. Happy birthday, Simi. Them Gemini is something else. He doing well, though. He got him a job, so he can pay his car note. I told him, I don't care about the new car as long as you're able to pay that note. Anyway, so, shit, I can't even afford a Tesla. Like, how these folks don't even be having jobs and stuff, and but that's God's favor on him, because he did trade in his other car, and he ended up getting blessed with from a friend that plays professional ball. His homeboy was like, yeah, I'm gonna hook you up. So that was cool. So anyway, you guys, the magician and the high priestess, this is an interesting combination. Where my magician at? The high priestess and the magician. This is very interesting. This is an interesting combination because the magician is performative. So he always, he got the power with him. This could be Gemini energy, heavy on Gemini, and got Pisces energy coming in, Virgo energy. So it's like one is the high priestess got the information. So this is like something that you may need to keep to yourself. This is some information that may need to be kept secret. Okay, before let me see what's going on with this magician. The magician is about taking lead. Certain plans that you're making, it's best to keep it secret for now, especially in your relationship. I'm seeing teamwork making the dream work. Okay, teamwork making the dream work. Ooh, yeah. Keep the information from this individual. This is something you thought you was done with. This is the manipulator right here. They're coming back for some more. This could be an argument you thought you was done with. I'm gonna break this down in a few different scenarios. The Five of Swords is something that's unfinished. This is a self-serving person, very much about self-preservation. There could have been an argument or a situation that came up that you might have thought you was done with is coming up again for discussion. This deal with 5 days, 5 o'clock on the 5th. This could be June 5th. The person's birthday could be on June 5th. They could be that Gemini. Gemini can also be the one that is dealing with this person that's trying to get over it, but not understanding that Gemini is sharp, way ahead of the game. But this person is trying to get over. I'm picking up prejudice for some people. Now, prejudices can come in like, white and black prejudices or whatever. But a prejudice could be about a lot of things. It could be somebody prejudiced about how you believe, prejudice about how you live your life. There's also someone that's falling for a fight. This is like a relationship where a person is always, now I'm going to say always, but somebody could be really upset at something you said. They could be really upset at something that you said, and they're in their feelings about it. You think it's over with, but it comes up again for discussion. I'm picking up Capricorn energy and also Aquarius. Not just for these scenarios, but these are the energies that's coming in right now. This is definitely some drama, and you're going to find out the person could even be a hidden energy because the devil is right here. This is very oppressive. This is abusive almost for some people. They could be verbally abusive. Just talk to you any kind of doggone way. Somebody don't want you to move forward, trying to block your blessing. You're trying to get some shit going on, and they want to block it. For some of you, this is rare. Okay? For some of you, it's making money under the table. You could be also... somebody could be doing illegal things to get money. You could also have gambling luck. Some people may get lucky gambling. Okay. Oh, I thought I literally seen that there. Give me 1 second. Gold digger energy. Yeah, I see the manipulation. Somebody that you thought you were done with, whoever this is for, they're coming back. This person is coming back, and they're coming back with the BS, okay? It says they'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. Expect to hear from them soon. They're coming back. And I want to give thanks for anybody and everybody that, whether they did it or didn't do it, that asked to donate to the ministry. I give thanks for that. Yeah, I'm picking up heavy Gemini energy. Somebody could have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that return. You yourself could be Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. I'm picking up, it says honeymoon energy. Somebody can come back love bombing after they've been a jerk. Be mindful because this offer comes loaded. Okay, and for others, they may want to fight. Hopefully not. Yeah, this is a cheater. Someone else has been in a picture with this person trying to break the situation up. Someone else is in the picture trying to break the situation up. I'm picking up heavy air energy, though. This person got somebody else and still may ask you to go on a trip or a vacation for whoever that's for. I'm going to leave that alone. I said I was going to stop at the top of the hour. Somebody else could be literally trying to do a love spell on a person to take them from you. The person is literally trying to be with this particular person, and there's someone like with that BS trying to, and you know what? A love spell ain't necessarily got to be potions and all of that either. Sometimes it's just the manipulative stuff that people say when they get in your ear, whether that's male or female. They can be telling somebody something manipulative, and that becomes a love spell. You believe in the words that the person is telling you. You going for, yeah, look, I can't make this up. Isn't that what I just said? You got somebody else in the picture whispering love spells in your person's ear. And this could be somebody you've been wondering when they're going to come back. But this is the kind of shit. But then, like I said, this other person also comes back with an agenda. So I'm picking up different scenarios. Take it as it resonates. I'm seeing a lot of stuff. The confession, or the person that says they'll be back, he'll be back, but he's coming back like this. That's how he left, and that energy is still there. It's like a resentment. This person is going to come back love bombing. They're coming back with gifts, promises, maybe even a vacation, but it's still the love spell, you know. And I'm picking up Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's the energies that are coming up for that. Also Capricorn, and it could be Aquarius for some of you guys. I already said Aquarius, so heavy on Aquarius. Yeah, I got Aquarius 3 times. Big Aquarius energy. So this could either be the Aquarius that's running the mind game, or somebody's trying to run a game on the Aquarius. Vice versa, okay? Anything else, you guys? It's a little late. I'm going to be doing my lives again regularly, and you guys will be able to get more in-depth readings from the lives. You know how I do it. For those that don't know how to do it, you'll see. And there's also some videos that you can watch on this platform, or you can go to my YouTube channel, Calligraphy TV, and you can check out some of my content there. Okay, so the way it normally works, tonight I just had an open read session. I did a little bit of some High Priestess bars. You know me. I like to charge the room up with a little hip-hop sometime. But for personal questions on a live, if I don't get it in the collective spread, then it is a $5 or more donation. Or it's per question, $5 per question. Other than that, it'll just be in the collective read. And I should, if I don't hit on it and you need a personal question, it is a $5 donation. And my Cash App is in the comments. Okay, I think I'm going to stop here, you guys. It's late. It's like 3:14 out here. I don't know where y'all at, but, you know, anybody tapping in, put what time it is. What time is it where you at? I know where Adam Angel at. But Say loving. That's going to be my last one. Somebody guilty as hell. I cannot make this up. They come back with guilt and resentment. That's the only reason why they probably coming back. They still love you, whoever this is for. There's still love there. And this could be a friend too. We don't have to limit it to a love relationship because this is drama that's still lingering. And I told you it's heavy on Gemini energy, heavy on Capricorn for some people. And it could also be Pisces. We've got Gemini and Pisces energy right here. Also, it could be a Virgo in the mix. So there was a loving situation that turned negative, okay? For some people, this will be a sibling, okay? It does not have to be, it could be a friend that's like a sibling, but it doesn't have to be a marriage or necessarily a love relationship. However, whatever this person did to manipulate you, whether it was out of money, playing mind games, they switched up, they got offended at something that was said or did, the energy is returning again because the person feels guilty. So they could have flew off the handle, whatever it is, their guilt is bringing the energy back in, okay? But when they come back in, don't take the bait because they're coming back with resentment. This is a resentful energy, okay? You may feel resent. Even if the person is coming back and they saying that they got the best intentions, the resentment may make you not want to take this apology or this gesture. Okay, even if you take the apology, you like, I'm still not going back over there. I'm still not trying to be back with you. I'm still not trying to get married or whatever it is. I still don't want to do business with you. But that may be the offer though. But remember, with this bright yellow deal comes the devil. Okay, this person is coming in feeling resentful. The devil do kind of bring that energy. Okay, air sign again. I cannot make this up. I know it's an air sign. Air signs will be tapped in. So it's either an air sign that's dealing with this, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or this is what is this is the person that is the main character that's actually cutting up, that's doing all this stuff, okay? That is still wanting to play mind games or wanting to cover up the guilt by love bombing or however this is going to play out. But it's telling you, and I'm going to end on this because I said this already, it ends on intuition again. So any red flags that come up with this that you may have been ignoring about a person, about an ex, about just situations that could be offered to you or certain warnings and vibes that you got. And I said, even if you get a message about getting out the town, getting out the city, leaving a job, leaving a relationship, it says the red flags that you ignore now will come and bite you later, okay? The red flags you ignore now, and I know I repeat stuff a lot. I like to reiterate. So y'all may hear that throughout this live, but the red flags you ignore now will come to bite you later, okay? So don't ignore the red flags because this person is a narcissist. They're going to try to say something to make you open your heart back up to them, whether it's male or female. But this person is very full of themselves, and you got luck on your side or you got blessings on your side for whoever this is for. So take a new opportunity. Don't go backwards, okay? I'm going to leave that there. And, yeah, thank y'all for watching. Tapping in this late or this early. Good grand rising. Grand awakening. Yeah. And I can't believe I'm still up like this, you guys. I'm a little tired. That's why I'm going to go ahead and stop the live. But I'm going to be coming back again. Somebody has requested that I do a video on generational curses. Yeah, we're going to go deep on that one, okay? Not just talking about generational curses. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about some solutions. And we're going to talk about how to identify these curses and how to break these curses once and for all, and getting the support that you need while you're going through that, because it's not easy to break generational curses. It's not easy to step away from your tribe. Some people never been with their tribe. Others are so enmeshed in the tribe that they don't even see a way out. Okay, and sometimes the tribe is blood. Sometimes it's we're talking about blood tribes though, because we're talking about generational curses. But yeah. I'm not going to touch on this tonight, but some people are adopting children, and we're gonna touch a little bit on that too, because you can still experience the same type of frequency even in those types of families. Okay, so shout out to Tiffany Kelly, shout out to my subscribers, Ocean Ty. I don't know how to say everybody's name, but shout out to Golden Eagle, because I don't know how to say the first part of your name. Shout out to King David, to Sister Patricia. Shout out to Patricia. Shout out to in McNafee. I can't remember everybody's names right now, you guys, but I just want to give thanks for everybody. For Fareem Bey, for sure. Fahim Bey, for sure. I need to go to bed, you guys. I love you guys. Love and light, peace. Make sure y'all tap into Metaphysical Monday and all of the other shows that'll be coming up. I'm going to be traveling, so I'm only going to get a couple of more lives in before I get to my destination. But anyway, tap in if you guys are interested in a reading, a personal reading, where it is professional, personal reading. Make sure y'all inbox me and schedule an appointment. Peace, love, and light.